Hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, gotta do this again. I forgot it. I have to watch the time because of my camera. Damn thing overheats and then it just stops. So I have to watch the time. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going good for you, and I hope your life is doing good. And thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And please like, subscribe, and comment. I really would appreciate it. Yeah, today I am feeling the effects of the change in my diet. Oh yeah. Like I told you in that in the video, the previous video, I got rid of all the carby stuff, candy stuff, sweet stuff. I got rid of it all. I ate it all. Well, not all of it, but some of the things I did. The others I threw away. And I'm feeling it today. I woke up. Oh God, it must have been 5 o'clock. And I'm thinking that's also affecting my sleep, because when you go without sugar and lots of carbs, it is kind of a shock to your body. I feel, I don't know how to explain it. I woke up kind of jittery, like, kind of, my mood was kind of down. It's good now. I just took a shower and I feel better. By the way, I did cut my hair, only an inch, but it was enough to make it feel better and dry quicker. But yeah, I can feel it today. I can really feel it today. And shockingly, just by eliminating the sugars and the breads and all that white food, they call it, you're supposed to eliminate white food, right? Rice, potatoes, bread, all that kind of stuff. Well, I eliminated all of it, and I'm eating meat, vegetables, and fruit, and some nuts. I have some pumpkin seeds. They're organic pumpkin seeds, and some nuts too. And boy, does the body react when you take all those carbs and sugar away. Ooh, boy, does it react. I can feel a total difference in myself today. Not in a good way either, but not, not so terrible that I'm in bed feeling sick. Just not in the greatest way. And I'm kind of let down because I was supposed to watch my little granddaughter today, which was going to help me with that, get your mind off of what you're going through type of thing. But her mom couldn't get off of work like she had intended. They're going to look for a new vehicle, a bigger vehicle, but she couldn't get off work after all. So I won't be watching my little granddaughter. But yeah, I can definitely feel a difference, because you know that sugar and carbs, especially just sugar, is extremely addictive, and it actually hits the same gland in your brain that drugs do. Did you know that? Drugs hit, when you take drugs, like, get high drugs and Xanax and all these other kinds, all drugs, just drugs, they hit that little gland. I forget which one it is in the brain. I should have looked it up, but there's a gland that drugs go right to, and that's what gives you that whatever. Well, sugar and carbs hit the same gland. I don't know if you know that, but it does. So when you quit sugar and lots of carbs, you actually go through withdrawal, a type of withdrawal. And it's not comfortable. It's not, as bad as like when you're on drugs and you're getting off of that. No, but it's not comfortable. It's a very kind of feeling. And strangely enough, let's see, I started this whenever that last video was, what, 2-3 days ago. I had already started the diet the day before from whenever I made that video. Well, I've already lost 3 pounds and I was shocked. And it's only 3 pounds, but I noticed a little difference in the way my PJ bottoms fit last night. Yeah, my PJ bottoms. I thought, these feel a little different. I didn't think anything of it. And then this morning when I weighed myself, I'm going to be honest with you about what my weight was. There's no reason for me to lie. I mean, we're all human. I had made a video a while back telling you I was going on a diet and blah, 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 and that I would take you through the journey with me every week to see my weight. Well, that flopped. I just didn't feel like doing it. Well, now that I've just done this, my weight, my starting weight was 144, okay, 144 pounds. This morning I'm 141, and I was shocked. I was like, I haven't dieted in the sense of you know, portioning and this and that, what have you. I don't eat a lot anyway. I just don't have a big appetite. But I'm really surprised. Getting rid of the packaged processed stuff, not eating candies, not eating sweets, not eating lots of carbs like with bread and what have you, pastas, that type of thing. No, I was really shocked. I thought, whoa, 3 pounds. And I just started this, which makes me very happy because I do want to get down to about 125. I don't want to go lower than that, maybe 125, because when you're older and you lose too much weight, you can look really bad in the face. And for my height, at 5'5", 125 will be fine. Because I had gotten down to 112 when I was going through my severe anxiety and depression a couple of years ago. I looked like a walking skeleton. However, my clothes fit me really great, so that was kind of nice. But yeah, I was so thin, guys. This is no lie, no exaggeration. When I would sit down, it hurt. Like if I sat on a wooden chair or even on this chair, it hurt because I would actually sit on my tailbone. Zero fat on my behind. And I'm not lying to you, it would hurt. So I'd have to sit on the side a little bit because if I sat on a wooden chair, I am not lying to you, I could feel my tailbone hit the chair. That's how thin I was. Don't want to do that again. But yeah, those of you that have gone through sugar withdrawal or are dropping your carbs drastically, tell me your stories. Tell me what you're going through, because I definitely feel it today. I did this once before, many years ago, and it's the same thing. That kind of shaky feeling of almost like withdrawal. Like I say, it's like a withdrawal. And it's not comfortable. So I'm really down and out that I'm not getting my granddaughter, because I was like, okay, she'll keep me busy, she'll keep me occupied. But whatever, you know, whatever's meant to be will be. I always believe that everything happens for a reason. I'm just a firm believer. Everything happens for a reason. And I don't know, maybe this is just to help me toughen up to get through this, because with her here, it would have been wonderful just to, you know, with somebody that little, 3-year-old, your mind is on them and you're busy with them, what have you. That would have helped a lot. Boy, would it have helped. So when my son's girlfriend, Becca, she texted me that she wasn't able to get off work today, so they'd have to go next week to look for a new vehicle. I was like, oh, shoot. It just that kind of drop feeling, you know. But maybe I'm supposed to rest. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to rest. I woke up at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. And that is hard. That's very hard to wake. I go to sleep, I'd say a little before 11. Maybe like quarter of 11 or 11. So that's what, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 hours of sleep, which isn't bad. 6 hours of straight sleep. I would like 8, but that seems to be out of the game now. Now that I'm older. But yeah, guys, and I felt very moody this morning, very moody. Just I was in that mood again, like I told you before, where it's like screw the world. That's the mood I was in when I woke up. I walked outside, I'm not lying, to sit on the back porch while my dogs went potty. And I was sitting in my chair, you know, with my tea. And this bumblebee decides to fly by me and kind of stop and kind of hang in the area, right? It didn't scare me. I was just watching it. And then it got a little closer. And I literally said, "You stupid bee, get the hell away from me." You know, like the bee is going to, "Oh, sure thing, ma'am, I'm getting away from you." Well, oddly enough, he came a little closer, so I put my head back and I went like that with my hand. And while I was going like that, I stupidly said, "If you come close to me, I swear to God, I'm going to slap you." I mean, who says that to a bee? You know, that's the kind of mood I was in this morning. And my dogs were looking at me because they sense my moods like that. My dogs, I swear to you, it's just instant that they sense my mood is different. The instant. And they were looking at me, you know how they tilt their heads? Pixie looked at me with the side eye like, "God, you idiot." You know, that side eye thing that dogs do. She looked at me like, "God, you're just an idiot. You're screaming at a bee." Lily was sitting there like, you know, "Come here, Lily. Come on, baby." She was sitting there looking at me like I had gone bonkers. Right, baby? But yeah. Oh, I know, sweetie. She was laying in the sun. Now she's too warm. So I've got the cooler on in case you hear a hum. That's what it is. I hate that hum. At night, sometimes I have to wear an earplug because the sound, if I have the cooler on at night. Yeah. But anyway, guys, yeah, tell me your experiences with going low carb or sugar free, whatever. I definitely feel it today, without a doubt. I think it was Tuesday that I made that video about changing my diet. Well, I had started like Monday, so we're going on the 4th day. And yeah, I'm really feeling it. Oh, and the other thing, when you stop carbs, man, pee. Too much information, I don't care. You just go and you start losing water immediately once you drop all those carbs and the sugar. You're just constantly going to the bathroom. Because now I'm just drinking water all day. I have my tea in the morning with a little honey, because I cannot have coffee or tea without some kind of sweetener, sugar or coffee creamer. I like Chobani and I like Silk coffee creamer, which are already sweetened, and I just put a little in, enough to make it light and sweet. And that's pretty much it. And so now when I've been wanting something sweet, I have a watermelon all cut up in little cubes in a container, in a glass container in the fridge. So now when I want something sweet, I go get that. And yes, I know fruit fruit is glucose, I know that. Or fruit is fructose, I know that. But it's processed in your body differently because of the fiber. It's not the same as when you eat a pastry or bread or sugar or candy. That stuff goes right to your blood. Whereas with fruit, it's slowed down because of the fiber. My dad did not go a day in his life that I can remember without eating several pieces of fruit. And he lived to 84, and the only reason he died was he hit his head on the back, on the headboard of the bed, and he got a brain bleed. Yeah, he got a brain bleed, and that's what took him out. Before that, the day before that, he was out mowing his lawn in the back. And my dad always had his fruit. You could never walk in the kitchen without seeing fruit floating in the water for him to clean it. Yeah, he loved his fruit. And he never got pre-diabetic or anything like that. However, my mother did. She loved her sweets. She loved her pastas and breads and pastries. Oh, donuts, pastries of all kinds. She loved them. She did become pre-diabetic. In fact, they wanted to give her insulin at one point in the hospital, and I told them, absolutely not. I will take care of this. And I did. I changed her diet, and her blood sugar went from 245 to 100 in 3 days. And then it dropped even more, just from changing her diet. So yeah, that's something I want to. And my dad, no, he ate his fruit. He didn't like sweets and pastries. He would occasionally indulge, but that was occasionally. So yeah, guys, I'm feeling it today. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. I can feel almost like just withdrawal. So this is going to be a pretty tough day. And I'm trapped in my house because they're installing the fiber internet in front here. I can't even get out of my driveway. So it's not like I can get out and go do something. They even dug a big old hole right in front of my driveway where they're working, and in my yard and all over. They're doing it all over the neighborhood. So I'm kind of trapped in here. So anyway, guys, just wanted to share my my outcome of dropping those carbs and that sugar. I'm not having a candy here and there all day. I'm not having anything. I will eventually I'm going to get some chocolate. I will not go without chocolate. I will have chocolate to have like a piece in the evening after dinner, that type of thing. But that's it. I'm not going to have cake, candies, cookies, muffins, all that good stuff. Not going to do that because I have to be careful since diabetes runs in my family. Plus, I want to get my weight down. The older you get, the better it is to not have extra weight. So anyway, guys, take care. My Lily says hello and goodbye. Say hello and goodbye. Say hello and goodbye. She don't care. So you guys take care, and I will see you in my next video. And put in the comments below what you've been through, if you've gone low carb or intend to, or anything concerning changing your diet to a healthier way. So talk to you later, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good one. We will see you later. Oh, and by the way, thank you for all your comments from my video yesterday. I thought I was in love. Wasn't meant to be. Boo-hoo for me. So, take care, guys.